Of course, pretty soon we'll have by-election results. But in the meantime, you know, when you look at the national polls, it is looking incredibly bleak for the Conservatives. And it seems to me that some Tory MPs now just seem to have a blind faith in Rishi Sunak, which ignores much of the evidence. It is simply not looking good at all for the prospects of the Conservatives. The possibility of a turnaround in the polls looking more and more distant. And I do find it fascinating that it seems to me Sunak gets a much easier ride than the likes of Boris Johnson or Liz Truss received. You saw Simon Clarke, of course, calling for Sunak to go, but no other Tory MPs really followed up on that. And we are just months away now from a general election where you could see a complete and total wipeout for the Conservatives. In fact, a complete annihilation can no longer be ruled out. You know, a change of leadership and then a snap election with a new leader perhaps could be the Conservative Party's last chance, last roll of the dice, because you've seen a new bombshell mega poll, an 18,000 person poll, projecting now that Rishi Sunak is going to lead the Conservatives to be left with just 80 MPs. The worst result in history, 18 cabinet ministers ousted, lose more than 3/4 of their seats. The likes of Jeremy Hunt, Grant Shapps, Penny Mordaunt would all lose their seats. This was done by Find Out Now, an electoral calculus, would see Labour win a majority of 254 seats. They're on 42%, or a 20-point lead there over the Tories, who are on 22%. And you see the ridiculous nature, by the way, of first past the post, where the Lib Dems in this poll, on 1 percentage point more than Reform UK, could actually win 53 seats compared to Reform winning none at all, which is pretty ridiculous stuff. And you've had Martin Baxter of Electoral Calculus saying that the public seem even more disenchanted with the Conservatives under Rishi Sunak than they were with John Major in 1997, and that a Labour landslide looks increasingly likely. Now, of course, you can see during the course of a campaign, you know, the momentum shift. That can happen. And I still don't think actually Labour will run away with it. I think they could end up having to do actually a deal with the Lib Dems, the Greens and the SNP for Keir Starmer to become Prime Minister. But I think this shows you, as I said, with an election just months away, a general election, the complete annihilation the party is facing. But let me know if any of those numbers surprise you or not, guys. I will keep bringing you all the latest on this and more, of course. So please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.